Storage and security protocols form the physical and technical vault of a workplace investigation. Once evidence has been collected, these measures ensure it remains protected, unchanged, and inaccessible to anyone who is not authorized to handle it. In other words, storage is what keeps evidence intact from the moment it is collected all the way through to final adjudication. Let's start with physical storage. A fundamental principle is separation and control. Investigation materials should never be placed inside an employee's regular personnel file. The reason is simple. Personnel files may be accessible to employees in certain jurisdictions, and mixing investigation materials into those files can expose sensitive information such as witness statements or investigative strategies. Instead, all investigation materials should be kept in a separate, confidential file treated with the same level of protection as medical records, and only accessed on a strict need-to-know basis. From there, evidence must be stored securely. This means locked cabinets, safes, or dedicated evidence storage rooms where access is restricted. The goal is to ensure that only authorized individuals can physically access the materials at any time. Equally important is access control. Every time evidence is accessed or moved, it must be recorded. In higher security environments, even entry into storage areas is logged, including who entered, when they entered, and why. This creates a transparent record that supports the chain of custody and prevents unauthorized handling. Whenever evidence is transferred between individuals, both the sender and receiver must document the transfer. This dual confirmation ensures there is no ambiguity about when custody changed hands. Now let's move to digital evidence, which requires even more care. Unlike physical documents, digital files can be altered without obvious signs. Even something as simple as copying a file can change its metadata, such as the last access time. For this reason, investigators never work directly on original digital media. Instead, they create what is known as a bitstream image, which is an exact, bit-for-bit copy of the original device. This includes not just visible files, but also deleted data, hidden areas, and unallocated space, where remnants of old files may still exist. To ensure accuracy, forensic specialists use a process called hashing. A hash value acts like a digital fingerprint. If even a single bit changes, the fingerprint changes completely. Matching hash values confirm that the forensic copy is identical to the original. During acquisition, specialists also use write blockers, which prevent any data from being written back to the original device. This ensures the original evidence remains untouched and preserved in its exact original state. Good practice also involves using a redundant storage approach. Typically, 3 versions of the evidence are maintained. The original device is securely stored and never analyzed directly. A working copy is used for investigation and analysis. A second backup copy is stored separately as a control copy in case the working version is damaged or required for disclosure. Beyond technical handling, environmental control also matters. Physical evidence should be stored in tamper-evident packaging, such as sealed evidence bags, which allow inspection without breaking the seal. Digital equipment should be stored in a controlled forensic environment where conditions like dust, power stability, and physical security are managed. Finally, retention is part of storage strategy. Investigation files are typically kept for at least 5 to 7 years, though some cases may require longer retention depending on legal or organizational requirements. In the end, storage and security protocols are not just about locking things away. They are about ensuring that evidence remains stable, traceable, and defensible so that months or even years later, it can still be trusted as a true and accurate record of what happened.